One day, you're going to look back at this season of your life and think, oh, so that's what it was doing. It wasn't breaking me. It was building me. And the version of you that almost gave up, that's the version you'll thank, because that version kept going. Before we go any further, pause for just a second. If this video somehow found you today, there's probably a reason. Not a dramatic one, just a quiet one. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been tired in a way sleep couldn't fix? Not I need a nap tired. I mean the kind of tired that sits behind your eyes. The kind where you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but it still feels like you're carrying a backpack full of bricks. Yeah, that tired. Most people think strength is loud. They picture someone shouting, pushing, winning, proving something. They think transformation looks like a movie montage then glow up. Big moment, everybody clapping. But real transformation, it doesn't announce itself. It's quiet. It's boring sometimes. It's the decision you make when no one's watching. It's the way you get up and keep moving on a day you didn't feel like yourself. And if you're listening to this right now, I am gonna say something simple. There is a part of you that refuses to quit, even if you don't feel strong, even if you feel messy, even if you feel behind. Because here's the truth. There's a version of you the world never sees. The one who carries the weight and still answers texts like everything's fine. The one who shows up to work, handles responsibilities, smiles when necessary. The one who takes care of people, solves problems, pays bills, does the grown-up stuff. But at night, your mind gets loud. Your thoughts start pacing back and forth like they own the place. You replay conversations. You replay mistakes. You replay what if, and I should be, and why can't he? And you don't tell anyone how heavy it actually feels. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you human. And being human doesn't mean you're failing. Strength isn't the absence of struggle. Strength is learning how to stand while carrying it. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, but why does it have to be this hard, fair question? Really? Fair. Here is something people don't say out loud enough. Struggle isn't always a punishment. Sometimes it's a process. Sometimes it's preparation. Because growth has a price, and that price is discomfort. Nothing gets stronger without resistance. Not your muscles, not your mind, not your character. Pressure doesn't destroy you by default. Pressure reveals. It shows you what you're made of. And every time you survive something you thought you wouldn't survive, your nervous system learns a new truth. I can handle more than I thought. That's not motivational fluff. That's real. But struggle becomes dangerous when you make it personal. When you tell yourself, this is happening because I'm not good enough. Or, this keeps happening because I'm broken. Or, if I was smarter, stronger, more disciplined, I wouldn't be here. Stop right there. Life gets hard for everyone. The difference is what you do with it. At some point, something shifts not loudly, not dramatically. It's subtle, almost quiet. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, what is this trying to teach me? That question is power, because awareness changes how you move. You stop reacting automatically. You notice patterns. You catch yourself shrinking in rooms where you don't feel safe. You notice how often you chase approval when you don't trust your own voice. You might notice this showing up in small ways at first. Awareness is the moment you stop living on autopilot, and that's where transformation actually starts. Not when you feel ready, not when everything makes sense, not when life finally gives you a break. It starts the moment you decide you're done being controlled by the same old story. Real strength in real life doesn't. They look flashy. It looks like setting a boundary without explaining yourself for 10 minutes. It looks like not replying right away when you're triggered. It looks like breathing through discomfort instead of escaping it. It looks like showing up for yourself when nobody's clapping. And honestly, that's hard, because people love your growth when it's convenient for them. They know you as long as it doesn't change how they get to treat you. But the moment you start choosing yourself, protecting your energy, saying no without guilt, some people will get uncomfortable. They'll call you different. They'll say you changed. They might say you're cold. You're not cold. You're not rude. You're not too much. You're awake. And when you're awake, you can't keep living the way you used to sleepwalk through life. You don't need motivation every day. Motivation is a mood. It comes and goes. What you need is commitment. Commitment is what you do on the days you don't feel inspired. When you're not confident, when you feel like you're moving in slow motion. Consistency doesn't require emotion. It requires decision. Some days I'll feel powerful. Other days, you'll feel nothing at all. Sometimes you'll feel like you're going backwards. That doesn't mean it's not working. Transformation isn't linear. It's layers. You become a new version of yourself by repeating small choices until they start to feel natural. Tiny things. Making your bed when everything feels chaotic. Taking a walk instead of scrolling. Drinking water when you want to numb out. Writing your thoughts down instead of letting them spiral. Tiny choices add up, and one day, you notice it. You react less. You apologize less for existing. You stop chasing. You stop explaining yourself. You stop tolerating disrespect. You stop abandoning yourself just to keep the peace. Not because life got easier, but because you got stronger. Your mind is always listening. Every thought you repeat becomes a command. Every belief becomes a boundary. So instead of "I'm not ready," try "I'm getting ready." Instead of "this is too hard," try "this is training me." Instead of "I can't handle this," try "I'm learning how." Your brain doesn't need hype. It needs direction. There comes a moment when you stop waiting to be saved. You stop waiting for permission. You stop waiting for the perfect timing. You stop waiting for someone else to finally choose you. And you realize you're the one you've been waiting for. The stronger version of you isn't in the future. It's built by what you do today. Every honest moment, every boundary, every time you rest without guilt, every time you walk away from what drains you. Growth requires loss. You may outgrow people, places, old versions of yourself that once felt safe. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you evolved. You don't owe loyalty to who you used to be. You owe honesty to who you are becoming. Some things you're holding on to aren't bad. They're just expired. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't prove. It doesn't explain. It doesn't chase validation. It knows. And when you reach that place, life starts responding differently. Because your inner world becomes your outer world. If your inner world says, "I'm not enough," you'll live that way. But when your inner world becomes, "I respect myself," everything changes. Your standards, your choices, your energy. Let me be clear. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. Everything you survived matters. The nights you made it through, the mornings you got up anyway, the times no one noticed but you kept going. And one day, you'll look back at this version of yourself with real respect, because this was the version that didn't quit. So if you're in a hard season, don't confuse hard with wrong. Don't confuse discomfort with failure. Sometimes you're not being punished. Sometimes you're being prepared. Transformation doesn't begin when life gets easier. It begins when you decide to rise, even when it doesn't. And maybe today isn't the day everything changes. Maybe it's just the day you breathe deeper. Speak to yourself kinder. Take one step. If this message stayed with you longer than you expected, you already know why. Stay with it. Stay with yourself, because that's how it starts. Quietly, but powerfully.